This is video from our Seneca 1 tower cam. This was between 12:50 to 12:51. This is incredible. You can see that funnel making its way across the downtown Buffalo landscape. And Todd, when I brought it up to you earlier, I said it was so interesting that we got word almost immediately that this was in fact a tornado, not straight line winds. And you said this may have been very helpful to the National Weather Service in helping to, make sure this was a tornado.
Some of the initial images that we had were either the roof partially blowing off of a building or some debris in the air, but it wasn't clear that it was connected to a parent cloud, to a funnel cloud, or to anything else, at least initially in some of those photos that were getting sent in and all that. We looked at that thing, and I actually sent that clip to the Weather Service, just say, hey, there's a look at it and one other angle on it. And there were a bunch of different angles that folks were sending in as this was unfolding. So a lot of that was happening really within a few minutes of this whole thing happening. We even had gotten a photo while there was at least a funnel cloud off in the distance across near Port Colborne, where there was some damage earlier on today. Unclear if they had a tornado warning or if they actually had a tornado, but they don't always operate quite as quickly as the National Weather Service does. In our case, we mentioned that, sent that video to the Weather Service. The immediate message that came back said, survey crew heading out. And this is what they produced. I mean, this is incredibly quick to have this turnaround from 12:45 this afternoon to having this about 3.5 hours later. But this was the official info. EF-1 tornado, max sustained winds 90 miles per hour. That's the size of it. But the key thing was no reports of any injuries or deaths or anything like that. So, yes, there's damage. Yes, there are some folks that won't go home to their houses tonight. But at least everybody is still accounted for. And that's a key thing with severe storms overall. That's our goal for what we're trying to do with this. Now, as far as what's going on right now, we still have a few active